running over someone.
Oh God. What more can you talk about in 2 years?
My last job, I used to cry in the toilets. It's fine.
Oh, who said that? If you've got to be off your face to do it.
Right.
What?
That's the type of shit I want. That's the type of shit I
Me
want.
upset then.
Hello everyone. It's Drivemas Day 2. Let's see how long
She's trying, aren't you?
Yeah. Today's video is going to be a girl talk in the car. Because we were going to do a girl talk, but then realised that I needed to do 12 driving videos, so we're just going to do it in the car.
Just going to do anything and everything with her.
Subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Are you ready for the questions?
Okay.
So I'm just editing this video and I just want to apologise now for the rattling of the camera. I forgot to put my little bobble around the camera and it rattles when we go fast, so I'm so sorry. I won't let that happen again during Drivemas, but yeah, Dad, you might want to click off this video because I know it's going to piss you off. For God's sake, where are they? Okay. I'm 23 and single. Should I be worried?
No, not at all.
I'm 25 and
She's
single.
nearly 25.
Don't be worried, it's fine. I mean, I get it because it's a bit like, oh, everyone can split it and
yeah,
get
but
married.
all the people around you, are they actually happy? No, a lot of them just want to have a relationship.
When you really think about it, 23 is so
Still
young.
baby.
So like, I even think like 30.
No, you got to be sorted by 30, Alisha. Good God, I can't wait any longer for grandchildren.
You know, that's only 5 years.
I know. I expect that from Aaron soon.
Aaron, if you don't pop out a kid soon,
Yeah, you need
she's gonna lose it.
I am.
I ain't gonna pop one out.
I'm gonna buy one. Buy one, get one free.
So yeah, don't be worried.
No.
It's totally normal. It's probably more normal than you think, to be fair. I think our age,
Your
generation,
our generation was like knuckle down.
Like, get married,
yeah.
That's the goal of life, but
I think your generation is different. Your generation,
I'm thinking if I'm not settled down by 30,
you will be, one way or the other.
I'm gonna have to make a pact with someone that I already know. Someone said, just want to say your mum is literally so cute and I love your relationship.
Oh,
We were arguing about 2 minutes ago, weren't we?
yeah, but
argue quite a lot.
Alisha is very much like me in that way. Very hot-headed. I can lose it very quickly.
Yeah.
So she gets that from me. I'm sorry.
Someone said girls belong in the kitchen. I feel like a debate.
Who said that?
Their dad. Or their dad thinks that.
Maybe in the
That's
generations back.
I sure as hell
She couldn't go in the kitchen.
No one belongs in a kitchen.
No.
If you're happy in a kitchen.
I like being in the kitchen.
Mum loves being in the kitchen.
I love
You could say mum belongs in a kitchen because she's happy in a kitchen and she enjoys being in a kitchen. But just because you're a girl
does not mean.
If anything,
Especially
it'd be a bad
now.
thing to say I belong in a kitchen.
It should be half-half. If you agree in your relationship or your marriage that you would rather be in the kitchen, like do the
if you
food
enjoy
and
it.
everything, that's different.
Like if I got with someone who could cook, I would.
You would need to get with someone that could cook.
Right. I feel like that's a known thing now. You don't. And if you're still going to carry on cooking something really bad, and then say, do I still belong in the kitchen, Dad? No.
I think something like cooking, you've got to really like it to do it every single day.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've been at home for quite a lot of this year. I've started cooking for neighbours.
Yeah, they're gonna just come back and want you to.
And when I was in the first shielding, my friends used to bring their shopping round. I'd cook the dinner and they'd come and collect it in the evening.
We so made a business out of that.
I know.
Someone else said, advice to a girl feeling the pressure to marry in early to mid 20s.
No.
Marry. This is a thing. Like I'm sure it's a thing with a lot of other people too, but it is definitely a thing with Indian culture.
Like I've always said, when you're in this country and you've been brought up here, we can, as parents, don't expect our children to live how we may have lived or our grandparents may have lived back home, because it's totally different.
It wasn't even your generation.
No.
Like your mum's generation was probably
my parents' generation. I remember when my dad wanted to marry my mum, my grandparents freaked out because it was a different caste, and my dad said no. And
her dad was like, I choose my
who
wife.
I want to be with, someone that I love.
Damn.
Yeah. My dad, bless him, rest his soul, he went from India and he was with my mum as a friend. My mum said to him then, you won't come back for me, because he went to the UK, and he says, I promise you I will come back for you.
Oh my god.
Once I settled down. And he came back for her, and she was so happy.
Oh my god, that makes me want to cry. What the hell?
He came back for about 2 years later. He got his work and everything settled in the house. Then he went back for my mum. Yeah.
That's the type of shit I want. That's the type of shit I want.
Upset then.
You try and find that in a guy in our age group.
Oh, no.
You ain't. Anyways, getting
sad.
married in your mid-20s.
Yeah, no.
I feel like your 20s are the time
that you need to live your life.
And I changed so much in a year.
Find out who you are in that time. 20 to 25.
20 to 25.
You should know who you are and where you want and what you want. But to be pressurised into things, no. I don't want to bring a downer on things, but there's too many young girls in my generation that were really pressured and
weren't happy.
Don't know.
Then they just get to like 40.
They get to a stage where they look back and think, I've waited, and then they blame their kids.
But that's not to say, if you found the right person at like 25, you can share your life with them. That's amazing.
I think these days you'd be very, like Aaron is very lucky, right? That he's met someone.
He had it so easy. He literally went to uni, met his girl,
and I would not wish for anybody other than hooking her for him.
Yeah,
she's a perfect match. No, I couldn't imagine anybody with him. She's such a lovely girl.
Leave it to the timing of the universe. Don't force anything. If you do,
and certainly try and talk to your parents and say, you know, I'm only younger. I need a few. At least say to them, you need a few more years to explore yourself, explore what you want to do. If you feel like you do, If you're ready, that's different. But I don't think this day and age you will be ready at that age.
Someone said, I've been in the talking stage almost 2 years. Please help, I'm dying.
What's that?
The talking stage is basically like when you meet someone and it's before you're officially boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right. Like
so
dating?
Not even dating, like you're basically just, you could be dating, but you're basically talking, messaging. Especially now they're probably just messaging. Right. She's been in that for 2 years and nothing's progressed, and she's like, I'm
leaving.
That's 2 years! That's nearly a whole degree!
I wouldn't waste my time on someone that did that. What can you talk about in 2 years? After 2 years?
You should know each other
inside out by then.
I'm not even saying, like, you should have had the conversation by then and you should know. If you're saying you don't know yet, that's mad. 2 years.
What are you lot playing at?
Some people propose and have a child in that.
In a week.
Nah, that's mad. You haven't had the talk, but you are you're right to bring it up now. It's been 2 years, like, come on. But if you have and it's not going anywhere, then
you've been talking to each other for 2 years
and nothing's progressed,
and nothing. You need to approach that subject very quickly, my dear.
Okay, so the same person said, sorry, and I'm too scared to make the first move sober. So no one's made a move yet. No one's made a move in 2 years.
Look, if you've got to be off your face to do it,
right.
Come on now, in 2 years you should be able to feel at least comfortable to be talking about.
You should be
basic stuff.
2 years and no one's even brought it up. No one's even made a move. No one's made a move in 2 years.
No, don't do it when you're in a drunken state.
I actually hate men.
You will. You will regret some things that happen then.
100%. Don't do anything serious when you're drunk. Damn. Really. Okay, someone said, I'm a crier. Any sort of argument, conflict, and I'm a mess. It's been getting me down. Because I work in retail and I have to deal with it all the time. Please tell me I'm not a weirdo for this. So she basically said she cries really easily.
Well, I'm not surprised if you work in retail. You get some right rude people in there.
My last job, I used to cry in the toilets. It's fine. You know what I think about people who cry easily? It just means that you wear your heart on your sleeve. Like, you're probably an emotional person. It's fine. I am too.
What am I like, Alisha? Sometimes the slightest word.
Mom's already cried in this video. Like, it's fine. It's totally normal.
It's better to be like that than think that you can't show it.
Cold. Like that just shows that you care. Like, I know you're saying about retail and crying in that situation, but being an emotional person,
it's bad. It's not a bad. It's a good thing.
Especially when you're around people who aren't emotional, you're like a good person to have around. Yeah. Normally, people who aren't emotional feel able to be emotional around people.
It's like a lot of men. A lot of men don't share their emotions.
Yeah.
And that's silly because they've been told, especially Indian men, they say don't cry, don't do this,
From
don't
like
do that.
birth.
From
don't cry.
yeah,
But yeah, if you cry easily, it's not. I know it feels like it's a weak thing.
it's not.
It's not actually. Everyone cries. Everyone. Cries.
No, everyone should cry.
And it's good. It feels so good. It feels good after you cry. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it does. I'm alright after I've had a good old cry.
I mean, sometimes I do cry at the stupidest thing, but then
I
it's
do
like,
as well. But
it is what
mine's
it is.
hormonal, people.
We'll do 2 more. Should your girlfriends keep in contact with you every day or every other day?
No.
I don't think they should. It depends on your relationship.
Because if you speak every single day,
When they go or when you go your separate ways, you're like,
it's like
oh
a
my
big,
God.
it's like part of you's gone.
Yeah, literally.
So you need to keep that.
So if you don't speak every day, see it as a good thing. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're in a healthy
relationship.
But I guess maybe if she's saying like they used to speak every day and now they don't. If you want, maybe if you think there's an issue, maybe see
talk it out.
see if there's anything going on. But if it's like it's just happened, then just try and adapt, and it will be good for you in the long run, really, won't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
it might leave room for more people to
I've
be
got
in your life.
A handful of people that I know I can ring up any time, day or night. I might not have spoken to them for 5 months. I might not have seen them for a
That's
year.
the thing.
But I know if I had to, they would be there. In the minute I rang up, they would pick that phone up. And that's what you want. You don't want someone there every single day because you have your own life to plan.
And people who are worth being there, or people that are your people, it doesn't matter how long it's been. Last one, getting over someone.
Oh God.
That is a bitch. Do you ever actually get over it? Do you ever actually get over anyone?
If they're truly like a bunch of tits, yeah, you do.
I think.
But no, sorry, I shouldn't say that because they're probably the ones that you like the most.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Is that not right?
It sounds weird, but I think if they hurt you, it's almost easier to do it. Because if they don't, if there's no like defining moment where you're like, oh, okay, we need to like break up or whatever, then you're like, oh my God, what if this, what if that? But like if someone like cheats, then you can, I know you
Let's not talk about that.
If you saw that guy now, how would you feel? Like, would you feel angry?
No, it's all gone now, but I was still, there's a part of me, and as with any girls, more so girls, that especially if it's your first person that you dated or anything, doesn't matter what they've done or where they are or what life is done now, you will still have a part of you that if you saw them, you'd feel woo like that.
That literally gives me no hope. What the hell? I thought you were gonna say, yeah, you just get on with your life and you forget all about them.
You do, but if you were like 10 years down the line, you bumped into them,
you'd still feel like, oh, like
no, you wouldn't feel like butterfly, but you'd feel excited.
Would your heart drop?
Yeah, because
10 years?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought you could get with people in a few months.
Yeah.
I think guys fall deeper. Girls might be more emotional.
No.
But you don't think guys fall deeper for some people?
No.
Have you not seen some of these guys like crying?
There is. It's very rare and very far between. You'll probably find out, really, that the guys that are emotional like that, the girls done something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure every single guy has this one ex that like, oh my God, like it ruined them, and then they turn into a twat because that happened. And then every girl after that,
every girl's going to be the same.
So it's just a vicious cycle of life. I wish I had better news. Tips for getting over someone is, if you can, just cut them out. You kind of have to.
Because somewhere down the line, down the line, you'll think of them. You'll go weak, and you'll give in, and
you'll get drunk.
Yeah, you'll get off your face, and then it's just going to turn into disaster. I think your generation have really, really, really hard.
Yeah, because they're just there.
It's almost your generation like competing with each other. Yeah,
because do you know how messed up it is? Like, if you break up with someone, you can literally see who they're with next on Instagram.
And that hurts more because it's in your face.
Yeah.
If all this social media stuff wasn't around, you know, you wouldn't feel as bad because it's not in your face. And you'd get over it quicker.
And you wouldn't be tempted to like check this, check that, or
no, because that's your first initial reaction, isn't it?
How to get over them is, as I said, to try and block them out, work on you, have a glow up, self-care, family, friends, You'd be surprised how much better you feel, and probably sooner than you thought.
And actually, the quicker you do get over them, we weren't worth it in the first place.
That is
honest.
That is a life motto. Anyways,
it's true.
That's such a good motto.
If you can get over someone you've dated for 2 years in a matter of a week, they weren't the right person for you, my darling. And you're worth more than that to feel the way you do. So get off your backside, shake yourself down, and go and look after yourself and be happy. That's what I say.
Anyways, that's the video for today.
And that was really nice. That was really nice. I hope everybody stays safe and is happy and has a lovely Christmas.
Love you guys.
Considering we can't do sod all.
I know.
But be good to each other.
Subscribe.
And we'll see you soon.